I'm at second. I thought it had been a while since I actually talked to you guys. Um, I mean, this doesn't really count, but I thought it would have been a while since I told you guys about my life. So here's my life at the moment. Um, I've been not improving. I've been volunteering at the improv theater still. That's a lot of fun. They actually, I don't know if I told you guys about Fun Bucket, where instead of giving suggestions, you bring props to the show, put it in a bucket, and they give you an amazing scene that may be a little bit vulgar. Yay. But it's their midnight 30 show, and they had it going a couple summers ago, maybe last summer, and they stopped doing it. It was the saddest day of my life, but this past Saturday, they started it again, and it's so good. It's so good. I'm sad you guys couldn't see it, those of you who were in Seattle at the time, or the week before. I'm sorry you guys couldn't see it. I've been volunteering at my church. I'm leading a small group, sort of. I'm co-leading a small group. So that's interesting. Well, I like it, but because the other leader is at the church all the time and sees all the sermons and works on that all the time, she usually has more to say, so I don't say too much. But I'm leading, so that's cool. When Frog Camp is over, Frog Camp is the 4th, 5th grade summer camp for a week type thing. And once they're all... and once... I got a text message. Okay, Frog Camp. Once they're all done with Frog Camp, then I'm gonna go help them build sets and things, so that'll make me less idle. Because I did never get a job. Shut up. Not you. Yes. That'll make me less idle, just because that's the one thing I really didn't want this summer. I really didn't want to be idle, which was the main reason I wanted to get a job, but that never panned out. But I've been keeping busy enough with the volunteering at the improv theater and the volunteering at the church, and I'm playing soccer games Tuesday nights, and that reminds me how out of shape I am, so I need to go run or something. I don't want to. But I'm doing that. I saw Captain America the other day, and it was good. Maybe I'm a little biased though, because at the improv theater they do this thing called Twisted Flicks, where they take a really bad movie, and they're usually from like the 60s or the 50s or the 70s, around then. But this one was from 1990. It was the 1990 version of Captain America, and it was so bad. And I saw it twice, different dubbings over. It was so bad, so maybe I'm biased when I see the new one and think, oh my gosh, it's so much better. Because it was so much better. It's a fun movie. And he's going to be back in the Avengers, and I can't wait for that. May 2012, so if we're all in school, then we should go see it. And if we're not in school, then I'm going to see it without you. Apologies, but it needs to be done because it's going to be a badass movie. And I keep looking over here. It's because I made a list. Things to talk about. I don't know if you see that, but it's not about because I accidentally wrote an A. And so it's like about, Canadian, about, almost. But yes, these are things I need to talk about. And here's my to-do list. To accomplish today. But yes, the next thing I was going to talk about was this found. I know People who came to the Seattle party saw it, but I thought Sophie should need to see it. And I'll bring it with me to school also, so you can see it there. But it says random acts of violence. It has this criminal domain Duma in. Senseless acts of beauty. And it's interesting. It's really interesting. But I'll bring that to school and you could put it in your folder, Sophie. I found. And this is why we don't find a whole lot in Seattle. I don't know if you can tell, but all this is water damage from the rain when it started raining randomly that Saturday we were at Gasworks Park. And what else am I doing? Oh, this Friday there are 3 different shows going on, and I want to go to all of them. It's Tally Hall, Dylan Peck. You need to get back to me about that. Gosh. There's Tally Hall, which is super good, and I really want to see them. I want to see them the most. And then there's the Classic Crime, and they're very good, and I want to see them too. But the third one, and this is why it's a problem, is Antoine's band is having a show in Seattle. And I've seen him twice already this summer. I mean, not him. I saw his band twice this summer. So I really don't need to see it again. No offense, Antoine, if you're watching this. Your music is great. But I need to see Tally Hall or the Classic Crime, preferably Tally Hall. And everyone else I know is going to that. So I don't have anyone to go with, which is why, Dylan Peck, you need to get back to me about Tally Hall. ASAP. AQAP. As quickly as possible. And the last thing I was going to do, I was going to show y'all around my room, because I haven't done that yet. And all y'all have done that already, because you're so good at that. So I'm going to start that now. From the space you already know shelf. I can't get the orientation right in my eyesight. Okay, so from the space you already know. Oh, there's the sunshine. And a shelf and a map, which is why I feel like the walls are too empty here. Exhibit A. That's just wall. And here's my boombox. It wakes me up in the morning sometimes. And a lamp. And I'm still reading The Brothers Karamazov. And yes, there is the Reduced Shakespeare Company. And mandolin books. And there's my bed. And okay. And here's a closer look. Here are the textbooks I've been getting. Oh, no. These are the textbooks I've been getting. Just really exciting because I saved a lot of money. I saved more money than I spent on textbooks. I'm still getting them. I'm getting a textbook like every day. And here are some of them. And here are my books. And here are my CDs, because I like books and CDs. And here's my the only creative part of my room, I think. It's my closet. Oh, mosaic thing there. Things that you don't use very often. I hope you can see that. Here's The World Needs More stash. But again, that's going with me to school. And there's another shelf. And there's an old monitor and old keyboard. It's called a keyboard. And there's my view. Oh, how beautiful. And it's not even raining today. It got nice today. It rained yesterday. And here's my desk. And here's my floor. There's surprisingly no things on it. I cleaned yesterday. I got new things. Can you see that? I can't tell. Here's a rotated view of that. That was a yoga mat and a shower caddy. And now here we are. Well, I guess that's it. I miss you guys, and I love you a lot. Dylan, your Facebook thing about how you appreciate all of us really touched my heart, and I miss you guys. But for serious. I know that may have seemed jokey, but I'm serious. I miss you guys, and I love you guys for serious. And I can't wait to see all you guys. And Vika, I know you're waiting for a rap, and I did write it, and I have no excuse. Except that this video is too long, so I'm going to put it in a different video. Boom. See y'all later. I almost said, see y'all bitches later. But that's not a very nice word. So I'll see all of you later.